It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream family. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? Just wanted to come back to y'all once again. Y'all, there we go. Wanted to holler at the fam. Once again. What's going on, family? Oh man, your man is feeling pretty good. I felt like the need to go ahead and just start get the live streaming right now because I'm feeling excuse me, I'm feeling excuse me, I'm feeling the energy. Hey, what's up, Suicide Mouse? What's going on? And I kind of like want to maybe read to some of that again. I'm also going to go into maybe like a couple of the books and stuff like that. Oh yeah, family. Hey, what's going on, Tim? Hey, Angel Girl J. Hey, Sister Iman. What's going on with y'all? Oh man, what's going on, family? Oh man, I'm wonderful, y'all. Oh yeah, I'm doing wonderful. Hey, what's up, really Rivers? What's going on? I see y'all coming up in here. What's going on, this guy TM? Yeah, family. I just want y'all to come up in the stream. Yep. I want y'all to come up in the stream. Everybody, come up in here. Y'all can speak. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some stuff together while I'm going to be talking for real. Because we are at a good time right now. We are really at a good time right now, and yes, we are in some serious revelation right about now. This is the book right here. My fault, y'all. My fault. Who am I? I'm B Miles. Who are you, Suicide Mouse? Asking who are me? Who are you? Yeah, look at that right here. As a matter of fact, look at this. Okay, you just saw. What's up? Look at that. Look at the chapter. Can y'all see it? Look at that. Man versus machine. Woo! I'm thinking about going into that chapter. Ooh. What's up? Hey. What's up, Suicide Mouse? I said, yo. I said, what's up? Cobra Commander. What's going on, y'all? Should I go into that chapter right now or a little later? On the crash course with artificial intelligence. That's what the as a yup man versus machine. As a matter of fact, that's what the Matrix is all about. As a matter of fact, the Terminator and the Matrix is one of the same. It's all one movie. The Terminator was the prequel to the Matrix. To the Matrix. The Terminator was the prequel to the Matrix. Sophia Stewart broke that down, and that's why you got this right here. Cause yep, in North Carolina. Nah, not at all, Tim. But I'm quite sure. Haven't seen in a while, man. Where you been? Ooh, look at that. Oh, navigating the fourth dimension. Boy, oh boy, but yep, actually I'm kind of, oh man, they going into some deep stuff, man. Well, what I actually want to do is for the people who have life got you busy, okay. Yep. Because I actually want to go over the Nesara again, and then I kind of actually want to go into like a little bit of stuff that's in the books right here. You feel me? And do y'all want me to read a little bit from the Nesara first, or go into Nesarian Revelation? Because I think I might want to go just a little more deep into Nesara. A little more deep into Nesara. Y'all get them lights up, family. Yeah, Suicide Mouse, what's going on? Hey, Chosen One indeed, what's going on? Excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, hey, what's up, Rain? What's going on? Well, matter of fact, well, let me start off right. Let me start off with this right here, then. Yeah, thank you, Aha. And I'll also Aha put up the links for people to my email, my Instagram, and the links for people if they would like to support the chat for support the chat in the platform. What's up, Shy Legacy? What's going on, y'all? I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, yeah. Let me go ahead and start with the Nesara. You feel me? Matter of fact, yep. You read both books, Pisces the King, my man. All right, okay. Well, check it out though, right? Let me see. All right, check this out, right? Now they were saying, all right, give me 1 second, family. I think it's just the email. All right, check it out though, right? They were saying that, hold on, let me see. All right, in 1993, right, members of the Supreme Court, certain members of Congress, and representatives from the Clinton government met with high-ranking U.S. military officers who were demanding a return to constitutional law, reforms of the banking system, and financial redress. They agreed to create the farmers' claims process, which would allow the legal team to set up meetings all over the country on the grassroots level to help others file and to educate them about the lawsuit. A claim of harm can be made on any loan issued by any financial institution for all interest paid, foreclosures, attorney and court fees, IRS taxes, and liens. What else? They said liens, real estate and property taxes, mental and emotional stress caused by the loss of property, stress-related illnesses such as suicide and divorce, and even warrants, incarceration, probation, and could also be claimed. But the Clinton government undermined the efforts by requiring. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Hey, what's up, Lord Sherry Bay? Peace, more. All right, I'm sorry about that. Damn, messed me up for a second. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Just the phone dropped. That messed me up. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I don't like to start off like that. I like to be in my zones. I apologize. That just threw me off. Okay, yeah, there we go. Can be claimed. They said, but the Clinton government undermined the efforts by by requiring the farmers' claimants to use a specific form designed by the government. This form imposed an administration fee of $300 for each claim, which was later used in 1994 as a basis to arrest the leaders of the legal team, including Roy Swashinger. The government was so afraid that they would say during a trial in Michigan that extra steps were taken to conceal the true nature of the case. County courthouse employees were not allowed to work between Monday and Thursday during the course of the trial. And outside of the courthouse, FBI agents formed the perimeter, prevented the media and visitors from learning what was going on as well. They said harassment and retaliation by the government increased. Many were sent to prison or murdered while incarcerated. Despite being protected by his military personnel, the Army general who acquired the original 1933 title of bankruptcy of the United States was imprisoned, killed, and replaced with a clone. This clone was then used as a decoy to prevent any further claims from being filed. They said during the first Clinton administration, the military delayed many of the Clintons' federal appointments until they were sure that these federal individuals would help restore constitutional law. One such individual who promised to bring about necessary changes was Attorney General Janet Reno. If Bill and Hillary Clinton come and tell Webb Hubble to tell me do something wrong, I'm going to say, well, tell her I'm not going to do it. In agreement with the Supreme Court ruling on June 3rd, 1993, Janet Reno ordered the Delta Force of the Navy SEALs to Switzerland, England, and Israel to recapture trillions of dollars of gold stolen by the Federal Reserve from the strategic gold reserves. Hey, Icy Chardonnay. In agreement with the Supreme Court on June the 3rd, 1933, Janet Reno ordered the Delta Force and Navy SEALs to, like I said, get to Switzerland, the gold reserves. These nations cooperated with the raid because they were promised that debts owed to the United States would be canceled, and because the people who stole money from the United States also stole money from their nations as well. This bullion is to be used for the new currency backed by precious metals. They say it is now safely stockpiled at the NORAD, North American Aerospace Defense Command complex in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and four other repositories. After Janet Reno's actions so enraged the powers that be that it resulted in her death. She was then replaced with a clone and with this creature who was responsible for covering up the various claim scandals. To keep the Secretary of State, Robert Rubin, in line, he was too also cloned. Um, I'm also cloned. For their remainder in public office, both Reno and Rubin received their salaries from the International Monetary Fund as foreign agents and not from the United States Treasury. Despite these actions, the legal claims continue on with their fight while managing to avoid bloodshed in a major revolution. After 1993, the farmer claims process name was changed to bank claims. Between 1991 and 1996, the U.S. Supreme Court required U.S. citizens to file bank claims to collect damages paid by the United States Treasury draft. This process closed in 1996. During this time, the United States Supreme Court signed one or more justices to monitor the process of the rulings. They enlisted the help of experts in economics, monetary systems, banking, constitutional government, and law, and then in other related areas. These justices build coalitions of support and assistance with thousands of people worldwide known as white knights. The term white knights was borrowed from the world of big business. It refers to a vulnerable company that is rescued by a corporation or wealthy person from a hostile takeover. And they said to implement the required changes, the five justices spent years negotiating what the reformations would occur. Eventually, they settled on certain agreements, also known as quote unquote accords, with the U.S. government, the Federal Reserve Bank owners, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and numerous other countries, including the United Kingdom and countries of this eurozone, because these banking reformations will impact the entire world. The IMF, World Bank, and other countries had to be involved. The reformations required that the Federal Reserve be absorbed by the U.S. Treasury Department and the banks. Fraudulent activities must be stopped and payment must be paid for past harm. In 1998, the military generals who originally participated and the farmers' claims process realized that the U.S. Supreme Court justices had no intentions of implementing the accords, so they decided that the only way to implement the Reformation was through a law passed in Congress. In 1989, the 75-page document known as the National Economic Security and Reformation Act, Nesara, was submitted to Congress, where it sat with little action for almost over a year. Late one evening on March the 9th, 2000, a written quorum call was hand delivered by the Delta Force and Navy SEALs to five members of the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House who were sponsors and co-sponsors of Nesara. They were immediately escorted by the Delta Force and Navy SEALs to their respective voting chambers, where they passed the National Economic Security and Reformation Act. These five members of Congress were the only people who were lawfully allowed to hold office in accordance with the original 13th Amendment. Remember, British soldiers destroyed copies of the original. Remember, British soldiers destroyed copies of the titles of nobility amendment in the War of 1812 because it prevented anyone who had ties to the crown of England from holding public office. Nesara is the most groundbreaking reformation to sweep not only this country but our planet in its entire history. This act does away with the Federal Reserve Bank, the IRS, the shadow government, and much more. Nesara implements the following. Now here comes the treat, family. So y'all can read along. Ooh. Here we go. Nesara implements the following changes. Zeros are all credit card, mortgage, and other bank debt due to illegal banking and investment activities. This is the Federal Reserve's worst nightmare, a jubilee for forgiveness of debt. Abolishes the income tax, abolishes the IRS. Employees of the IRS will be transferred into the U.S. Treasury National Sales Tax Area. Creates a 14% flat rate on non-essential items, non-essential quote-unquote new items only. Sales tax revenue for the government. You said, what book is this? That's the books. I'm gonna show y'all. And I got books over here, but this is what I'm reading from. By David E. Robinson. I'm gonna show you the books. So you can't be asking or saying, I ain't get the book. What's the name of it? I'm showing you right here. So pay attention. I need y'all to pay attention because I don't want y'all. What's the name of the book? Name of the book. And I'm showing you. So y'all got it. There you go, actually, Charnay. All right, there you go. Screenshot it. By David E. Robinson. That's right. Those are the e-books that can buy to Amazon. Yup. All right, check it out. Look at that. In other words, food and medicine would not be taxed, nor will use items such as old homes. Increases benefits for senior citizens. Returns constitutional law to all courts and legal matters. Reinstates the original title of nobility amendment. Look at that. Hundreds of thousands of Americans under the control of foreign powers will lose their citizenship, be deported to other countries, and barred for re-entry for the remainder of their life. And millions of people will discover that their college degrees are now worthless paper. Now look. Establishes new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days of Nesara's announcement. The interim government will cancel all national emergencies and return us back to constitutional law, monitors elections and prevents illegal election activities of special interest groups, creates a new U.S. Treasury rainbow currency backed by gold, silver, and platinum precious metals. Hey, Anaya Coleman, ended the bankruptcy of the United States initiated by Franklin Delano Roosevelt in 1933. All right, they said forbids the sale of American birth certificate records as chattel property bonds by the United States Department of Transportation. Initiates a new U.S. Treasury bank system in alignment with constitutional law. Hey, K. Kyle Wizard, what's going on? It's happening right now. They rolled it out in Texas right now. That's right. Initiates a new U.S. Treasury bank system in alignment with constitutional law. Eliminates the Federal Reserve System. During the transition period, the Federal Reserve will be allowed to operate side by side of the United States Treasury for 1 year in order to remove all Federal Reserve notes from the money supply. Restores financial privacy. Retrains all judges and attorneys in constitutional law. Seizes all aggressive U.S. government military actions worldwide. Establishes peace throughout the world. Releases enormous sums of money for humanitarian purposes. And last but not least, enables the release of over 6,000 patents of suppressed technology that are being withheld from the public under the guise of national security, including free energy devices, anti-gravity, and sonic killing machines. So these are some of the things. Yup, and see, look at this right here. They were saying because President Clinton had no interest in signing Nesara into law on October the 10th, 2000, under orders from the U.S. military generals, the elite Navy SEALs and the Delta Force stormed the White House and then at gunpoint forced Bill Clinton to sign Nesara into law. During this time, the Secret Service and the White House secretary personnel were ordered to stand down and were disarmed and allowed to witness this event under a gag order. From its very inception, Bush Sr., the corporate government, major bank houses, and the Carlyle Group have oppressed Nesara. To maintain secrecy, the case details and the docket number were sealed and revised with the official congressional registry to reflect a commemorative coin. And then again, it was revived even more recently. This is why there are no public congressional records, and why a search for this law would not yield the correct details under the reformations are made public. Yeah, baby, you hear that? You hear that? BB is like, wow, yeah. Oh wow, let's go here. Oh wow, let's go here. This gets deep. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the page. Look at that. Let me see. See, look at this. In 2001, after much negotiation, the Supreme Court justices ordered the current Congress to pass resolutions approving the Nesara. This took place on September 9, 2001, 18 months after the Nesara became law. On September the 10th, 2001, excuse me, I'm sorry. Got you, Mr. Correality. I'm glad y'all getting the books. On September 10th, 2001, George Bush Sr. moved into the White House to serve his own son on how to block the announcement. The next day, on September the 11th, at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm trying to get this, yeah, there we go. Man, let me turn my light on. I'm sorry. Sorry, fam. God damn it. Shit. There we go. I'm sorry about that, fam. I'm sorry, fam. All right, there we go. There we go. That's better. On September the 10th, yup. See it right there? Then the next day, September the 11th at 10 o'clock a.m., Alan Greenspan was scheduled to announce the new U.S. Treasury bank system, debt forgiveness for all U.S. citizens, and the abolishment of the IRS. As the first part of the public announcement of Nesara, just before the announcement at 9 o'clock a.m., Bush Sr. ordered the demolition of the World Trade Center to stop the international banking computers on floors 1 and 2 in the North Tower from initiating a new U.S. Treasury bank system. Explosives in the World Trade Center were planted by the CIA and Mossad operatives and detonated remotely in Building 7, which was demolished later that day in order to cover up the crime. They said remote pilot technology was used in the flyover event to deliver a payload of explosives into the Pentagon at the exact location of the White Knights at their new Naval Command Center, who were coordinated activities supporting Nesara's implementation. So now we see why the Pentagon, now we see why 9/11 happened, why they hit the Pentagon. You see that? Remote technology, yup. That's where the White Knights was. With the announcement of Nesara stopped dead in his tracks, George Bush Sr. decapitated any hopes for turning the government back to the people. While CIA agent Osama bin Laden is made to the boogeyman, the country dashed off to fight a war on terror. The war on terror. Yep, they said the events of 9/11 eventually led the way to slaughter of the Iraqi people. To keep the public unaware of the causes, the official death count of U.S. soldiers and Iraqi civilians is purposely underreported. Deceased U.S. soldiers are either being dumped into the Persian Gulf or replaced with clones. Jesus. As of 2009, the total death count of Iraqi civilians are now surpassed a staggering 1.6 million people. Jeez. And look, let me go down here. Look at this. The Bush family was originally offered $300 trillion to cooperate with Nesara, but instead they chose to maintain control over us. $300 trillion? You see this shit? So you rather have control over us and not take $300 trillion? And your bitch ass is already gone down in Gitmo. Bush, former Nazi. Yep, Prescott Bush, their father was a Nazi. The Bush family and the Nazis are connected. The attacks of 9/11 had managed to stop announcement of Nesara dead in his tracks. Many more attempts, many more attempts have been made over the years, but the Bush family has managed to stop them. Yep. Hey, Manuela, what's going on? Look, these people won't be able to get away with their crimes forever. Little by little, their wealth is being dismantled right before their eyes. Before Nesara announced to the public, it was stipulated that the original farmers' claims first be paid out with a bullion-backed currency issued by the United States Treasury. In other words, they cannot be paid in Federal Reserve notes. The $6.6 trillion farmers' claim payout is to be distributed in the form of ATM debit cards. Remember, this money will come from the bank rolls and prosperity programs. Hey, Keddy, hey, Jacqueline. The only catch is that to distribute these funds, that they must first be released by the trustees whose members come from the Clinton, Bush, and Rockefeller families. They are doing everything possible, everything possible, can stop these payouts. You see how deep this goes, man? Get them lights up, family. Y'all see how this go, yo? Thank you, Aha. And you talking about the amount of money they stole. We talking about the amount of money that these people have stole. Oh yeah, Operation Paperclip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Operation Paperclip. Operation Paperclip. That's right. And as a matter of fact, take a look at let me see. It's crazy, man. Wow, this is something, man. Yep. Give me 1 second, fam. I'm trying to go back to that page. Cause this is deep stuff, man. I know this stuff may be heavy or startling, but I will say this. Look how much money that they owe us that they stole. Look at that. Read it. The time has now come to release these Yep, the time has now come to release these prosperity funds. Yep, Shaw Legacy, yep. St. Germain World Trust. Look at that. Though you look at that World Trust in a net of excess $1 quadrillion, one with 40 zeros behind it. Do y'all see that? Look at it. That's a lot of zeros. That's beyond generational wealth. Look at that. Quadrillion. Can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine that hit your account? Look at that. Look, yo, just look at that. Ain't it deep? This stuff is heavy, man. This is the kind of change. Yup, this is the kind of change that we gonna be this is the kind of change that we are in right now. And I tell you, family, like, you gotta be like really excited to hear some news like this, man. To hear some news like this, man. This is definitely I mean something we never seen before. I'm serious, man. This is something right here, man. I'm telling you. You gotta get these books, man. This is Nesara too. Let me show y'all again. Hey, Sasha, man. There you go. That's the world change. Yup. Exactly. Yup. That's the world change. Oh, look at this. This is in Nesara Revelations. And so goes the reptilian reign of terror. That's in this book. Now, let me show you these other ones. Hey, FIFO. It's by itself. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. See it? Patricia Corey. That's the volume, and that's by itself. Y'all see that? Oh, okay, nice. And the Mark of the Beast, I got you, chosen one indeed. Yep, that's another one you gotta get. Yep. Oh, hold up. The end of the old ways days. Hold up. Maybe I should go to that chapter. Maybe I should go to that chapter. You know what? How does that sound? How does that sound? How does this chapter sound? My fault, y'all. And we gonna head deep, man. Yup, look at that. Despite the mechanizations of war and destruction that currently plague your planet, despite the seemingly insurmountable division being stimulated amongst you, we can tell that the quote unquote end of the world, as it is being described to you, is a false projection of reality designed to disempower you flat until you have no way back into the heart center of your humanity. Is that right, Kevin? Wouldn't surprise me. Are they on audio book? You can look it up, but I know they got the books on Amazon. I know that's right, Kevin Torrance. Many ancient prophecies were interpreted as doomsday scenarios of apocalyptic proportions, and there's no question that you are witnessing on a massive scale a growing fear-based conviction that you are indeed at the doorstep of the dreaded biblical end of days. All right, check it. I'm just trying to get this book. All right, bet. They say back when most of you were asleep, you were numb to the fear. Now, as you reach the critical juncture, you see more people coming more and more in rage, and hence this core fear survival now manifesting as violence, pitting one against the other, religion against religion, and nation against nation. The perpetual infinite threat of annihilation and the stimulation of lowering your energy vortices, allow those who wish to control you are a more or less guaranteed and predictable behavior that can be directed according to their specific intention. And their last desperate push to hold on to control the power that has ruled for so long has stimulated society across the world to new levels of hatred and rage. Race, gender, religion, age, money, all of those are tools to use to turn human beings against each other. And it has been marketed and implemented very successful across the ages, but never so much as of now. Trying to get this book to stay still. There we go. There we go. This indeed, this indeed the hour of your liberation, and the rulers of the old ways, but they don't even know how to let go. There is no record of true social freedom in your collective consciousness. In your collective consciousness, there's only the illusion of it, and you're rewriting the paradigm within the light of your soul, climbing higher. Way down in the lower energy senses the comprise the electromagnetic biological makeup. Human beings are being constantly manipulated to discredit any other belief system that does not conform, including violence and eventually indiscriminately killing those who oppose the masters. At this level of disharmony, one can easily perceive every word, action, and idea that lies outside of the comfort zone as threatening, menacing, or evil. So overwhelmed by the constant perpetual bombardment of lower energy centers, it is easy for you to understand how trust and love in the pursuit of happiness can be seen to be diminished with nothing more than an impossible dream. And soldiers who fight for an ideal believe it is the real purpose of war. They are willing to give their lives for it. But excuse me, but they say, but you know better. Do not lose faith in humanity. The I'm sorry. The antiquated model of civilization in a perpetual struggle will soon be replaced with a new fraternity. On the surface, it may very well appear that in the days is upon all right. Yeah. Very days is upon us. For the levels of disharmony of disharmony, let me see, unquestionably challenge the idea that light is the pervading force in your world. But if you look deeper, if you really dig down to the very core of your social and planetary instability, you cannot help but recognize that the earth is in the throes of enormous change, much needed change, and that from it something new and exciting is evolving. Thank you, Sensei TV. Thank you, Sensei TV. The great wheel of ages is returning, and it is now on the new beginning, and is now on its new beginnings, and not the tragic in the days that you were learning to focus your vision on a vision of human evolution. The old ways cannot resist the strength and the sheer splendor of the new, and they must yield or self-destruct in the energies that are coming in now. Energies that have gotten the course of civilization provided each of you with new tools to recreate your lives. Woo! Listen to that. Which means, listen to that. If you want a low vibration, your ass is done. We out with the old and with the new. Listen, the old ways cannot resist the strength and the sheer splendor of the new, and they must yield or self-destruct in the energies that are coming in now. So if you don't yield, if you are on to the old ways, you done. You're gonna perish. Let me look at y'all when I say that. You done. You can't stop this shit. They can't stop it. These low vibrational beings, they cannot stop none of this right here. They can't stop it. So if anybody, if you were on a lower frequency, kiss it goodbye. Because you ain't gonna, we've been bamboozled. We thinking that the end of days is gonna be very traumatic, but guess what? We in it right now. It's transformation. Get them likes up, family. Get them likes up. Keep getting them likes up, family. We 124 in the chat, 86 likes. Keep it up, fam. Yup, that's right. They gotta go. So if you're a low vibration, if you in a low vibration, you out of here. That's right. Hey, Lady Case. They said one of these, perhaps the most significant of all. All right, let me try to get it back down here. I'm just trying to make sure that y'all can read it, closely and without too much distraction. That's all. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm reading it and not, just make sure that Got everything situated. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, there we go. All right, one of these, perhaps the most significant of all, will be that open contact, undeniable global change with alien races. Y'all hear that? Yep, with alien races will catapult your civilization to extraordinary heights. Yep, we are telling you that within your lifetime, humankind will be interfacing with beings from neighboring planets and from other star systems, and that it will be a positive exchange. You will be witness. See that's and you notice something. Every time when they always want to talk about aliens, is always like something really, really big and crazy gonna happen and stuff like that. Independence Day or the aliens they coming to get us. The ancestors coming to get you. The ancestors gonna get you. They gonna get you. The ancestors gonna get you. No, no, no. This is the cosmic slop right here. Remember the movie The Cosmic Slop? Hey, Don Verdi. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, we're gonna be faced with this. Yup, that will be up. You will be witnessing to humanity's reach beyond its limitations, dispelling your fears and despair, and guiding you to step courageously past the borders and walls of your mental, emotional, and physical containment. Then soon after, you will take the cosmic ride through through your son's astral cord into the next dimension. To say that you have so much to look forward to is an understatement of unparalleled proportions. Bear in mind, bear in mind that the disclosure process not going to be is not going to be what society is programmed to envision. The menace of alien ships hovering over your major cities or troops, space visitors marching on to your capitals. This is a setup. This is a setup. It is the terror model, and you know what those who hold the controls love keeping you in terror while they instill keeping your teller while they instill within you the illusion, and they and only they can protect you from it. Facts. Yup. The aliens, they're coming to get you. They're coming to get us. They're coming to get us. The ancestors gonna get you. The ancestors gonna get you. They gonna get you. Yep, protect you from it. How many social and personal freedoms have you handed over in the name of quote unquote safety? Know that the last terror card in the card in the deck is the one that depicts aliens invading the earth. Be aware, the sky is your new viewing screen. Yep, y'all better start looking up. Y'all better start looking up. Isaiah told us that. You better start looking at the stars at night. Look in the skies. Y'all don't look up. Y'all better look up in the skies at night. Y'all better look up at them skies. Yup, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad talked about this. He was the first man to talk about this. With the mothership. Yup. They say it is already being utilized to project holographic visions into your psyche. Yup, and to confuse you as to what truth is. As to what truth there is in the UFO ET scenarios when that drama finally unfolds. So many individuals want to own this information, and that includes some of your own alternative speakers and researchers. So turn up your discernment meters and filters the obvious from the sublime, for this is not going to be a box office production. If you're really paying attention, you will recognize how the obvious, the stereotypical, and the most iconic portrayals, beam across the skies will be apparent to you as gross plastic fibers will be in a finely woven tapestry. They said, look for the fine silk threads in the lace to see where the real picture is emerging. This is heavy. Woo! This is heavy. This is heavy. And that came. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Nesara Revelations. Look. That was called the end. The end. This is where we at right now. And look at the numbers. 189 means completion. Is that a coincidence? That's not a coincidence. They gave it the number 18. You want to know why? Because 189 is completion. And look at the chapter. The end of the old ways days. Like the movie End of Days. Because also, we're going to be dealing with this. This book right here, heavy, man. It's pretty much showing us, man, what's going to be coming down the pipe, man. Real talk, man. Man, this is deep. Man, this is deep. Wow, this is deep. I'm glad I took the time out. But I'm glad I took the time out to read this part, man. This is deep. This is deep stuff, man. Dealing with the whole Nesara thing. Everything changing with the prophecy, because everything is all prophecy right now. Everything that we see is happening right now is pretty much all prophecy. It's pretty much all prophecy that is happening amongst us right now. Just close my blinds. Yep, it's happening right now. And what we're going to start seeing, these things, put it like this. They trying to use that stuff on the movies to scare us. But really, it's not going to be anything to fear. Because why should we fear something like that? What's going on? Yup, exactly, Sasha. Yup, they already show robots having babies and stuff like that. You feel me? They've been showing a hell of a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? To us. They've been showing all of these things. And for all you Bible readers and stuff, you know, I'll be seeing some people, is Nesara going to happen? It's already happening. It's happening right about now as we speak, because for one, that's already in scripture. The wealth of the wicked will be stored for the righteous. The wealth of the wicked will be stored for the righteous. So what we saying, so you can pretty much say what we seeing all right now, man. All of these things must take place. And it's crazy because how they really bamboozled us into thinking that, you know, it's going to be some crazy ass alien land and it's going to be some whole Star Wars type of thing. Nah, Because like somebody told me, if they tell you that it's bad, this is how they do in the media. They tell you something bad, but it's really good. Anything they tell you that is good in the media is bad. Anything they tell you that is bad, it is good. Remember that. So they trying to make it seem like this whole alien thing is going to be so bad, but guess what? It's going to be good. Let me put them up here. There you go. And I'm not done yet. See you, Sky Green. Screenshot. Oh, there you go. Work been holding up fine for me. Yeah, look at that, family. There go the books. I'm not even done. Yep. 1 and 2. Then that. Then you got these. That's the solo. And that's the volume. See that? That's the world change, man. And more than likely over the weekend, I'm definitely going to be streaming some more, on this topic. That's right. Tell them, sis, yeah, get the books. Get them books right there. You understand? Get them books before they get off of Amazon. You know what I mean? Before they take them off of Amazon. You got to get them. Definitely want to get those books. Hey, Deborah Tyson. What's going on? Hey, Caddy May. Thank you, Aha, for putting up the links. Aha has the links to show love and support to donate to the channel. Yeah, student loans. Oh, yeah. All of this stuff is going to be canceled out because, for one, you know what I mean? For one, what we are seeing, what's happening, what's taking place is, like we said, out with the old and with the new, because everything that is taking place under the old system has been very detrimental more than anything. It has been a detriment. It has been, God damn it. It is pretty much it pretty much put the whole entire world into slavery. You understand? Put the whole entire world into slavery, and we pretty much been, slaves to debt, slaves to like these loans. Pretty much, man, like the common man, the regular common man and woman pretty much have been ruled by these daggone devils. So what is happening right now, what's taking place, is that these devils are pretty much being taken out. And all of these things must come in because we are really in a new time right now. Everything is changing so fast. Everything is changing so fast, man. And all of these prophecies, all of these things that are going on, that are taking place, it's only gonna speed up. It's only gonna speed up, man. But this information, man, this information is so deep and it's so heavy, and I would really like for y'all, man, to take heed to it and really do the research, man. I'm telling you, and really do the research on this stuff, man, because I got Nesara 1 or 2 read those, but I'm definitely going to be diving into like the rest of those books by Patricia Corey, because we need to know that. Exactly, yup. You right about that, Caddy May. Yup, because I mean, wouldn't it be incredible? Our generation will be the one to end this whole entire thing. Wouldn't it be incredible? And I'm talking about like everything that we seeing right now is not going to be the same anymore. The world as we know it is not going to be the same anymore. Yep. It's going to take our generation. It's going to take our generation. And it's going to take it's going to take generation next to millennials and on down. Some of the boomers, but not a lot. Some of them, but not a lot. But it's mainly going to take the young, because for one, many of them are on their last leg. There's no disrespect to them, but many of the elders, they end with the old ways. Many of the elders are going to have to go. I hate to say it, but not all, but many of them, because truth be told, they outdated. They stuck in time. So what's going to have to happen is it's going to have to be a new way, because the old way is already out. This is all prophecy right here, man. This is all being exposed. Yup, it's really gonna take our generation. Oh, you're born a progressive one? Oh, okay, BB. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't got a problem with all of them. You feel me? I'm talking about the ones that are cool. The ones that are cool, down to earth, the boomers, I could deal with. I could deal with them. I could deal with some of the boomers. The ones that's like, you know what I mean, that's down to earth and that really know what's going on, I can deal with that. You feel me? I can deal with them. Yep, I see that, Sasha Mean. Yep. But I just hope this Nesara talk is going to start to spread, and this Nesara thing is going to spread, because I'm one of the few people that's talking about it in my community, if not the only one. So this is some serious information. You understand? That's right. I screenshot it. Yep, you can follow me on Instagram at bmouse8428. You can follow me on, you can email me, at BrandonMouse410 at yahoo.com. Original one, you said it's the next major event that's going to happen. I don't know, but it's going to be something. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I see it. But the question is, hey Karen Strong, okay. Yeah, like I said, like I said, the boomers that are awakened to what's going on, and that's it, I'm cool. I feel you, BB. I know. I be the same daggone way. I be up there trying to ruin my family, but I bet you any amount of money, if I was to try to explain this to my family, they would look at me like I'm crazy. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Some Nesara? I'm gonna be real with you. It's certain. Hey, Beverly Cook. It's. I'm gonna be real with you, man. It's a waste of time trying to tell them this kind of information. Hey, Beverly Cook. Hey, Glenda Palms. Like I said, only the boomers that are cool. The ones that are real cool down to earth, I can rock with them. You feel me? It's gonna take those generations for us to really make this change. That's right, Sasha. I mean, those who are asleep will probably stay asleep. Hey, Davida Jenkins, what's going on? That's right. That's right. Tell them how the books have sold out many times. They have sold out many times. Tell them how that's right. Them books sold out many times. So I'm recommending y'all to get them in your collection. You feel me? Because we definitely gonna have to get away from we definitely gonna have to get away, man, from these from the old ways, man. That's right. This is a part of the world change that many of us all our lives, man, we've been waiting for, man. It's like we knew something was going on and we had an idea the whole entire time, but we had to dig deeper. I got to say, I'm loving this time that we in, man, because it is such a very fruitful time. It's a very great time, and these things are taking place. And tomorrow, matter of fact, probably tomorrow for real, I think I'm gonna go into like matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on a deep space program tomorrow from Blissful Visions. I'm actually gonna go into that one. You feel me? Yep. So yeah, fam. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off of here for a little while, charge up my phone, go ahead, get myself ready to relax for the rest of the night. You feel me? But I'm glad that y'all came up on the stream. You feel me? I'm glad that y'all came up on the stream. 100 damn near 160 people. I'm glad to be on here that strong. Yeah, 120 likes. I'm loving that right now, family. I'm loving that. So we doing pretty good. The channel is growing. I'm loving that y'all buying the books. You liking, sharing, and subscribe. You spreading this information. It is a great thing, what I'm saying. Because this information needs to get out there, man. It needs to get out there, man. Like I told you, I saw this 10 years ago. I saw this like 10 years ago. And here it is right now, man. We back full circle talk about Nesara. And like I said, it is a beautiful thing. You feel me? So I'm gonna show y'all one more time before I go. What's up, C Mac? There you go. There go the books. Screenshot it. I got it like this for a reason. I got it like that for a reason. You feel me? You understand? That's right. So did y'all get it? I hope that y'all got it, man. You feel me? Oh, thank you, Caddy Me. Yep. So yeah, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump off. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and relax. You said third. You said can't see the third top one. Alright. The Starseed Transmissions. I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going slow so y'all can see it, okay? Here you go. Okay. So y'all should be able to see these books. If you can't get it, go back to the stream. There we go. Good. All right, family. Yeah, fam. So I really appreciate y'all on this stream. I know it might have been an earlier one, usually like 9:30, but I wanted to go a little early, man, because I wanted to like, relax a little bit tonight, catch up on some rest, because your man been tired. I had been working, what I mean, feel good to be back to work and stuff like that, fam. So get myself ready, you feel me, for like tomorrow and stuff like that. Yep, family. So like I said, to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is bmiles8428. My email address is brandonmiles at brandonmiles410 at. Like I said, love doing this right here. Like I said, AHA got the links up in this for the sister Iman to show love and support. Like I said, get those books. Get those books, fam. So holla back at y'all later, all right? Peace.